Watchers, it's your girl Big Ish. Thank you for watching Black People Watch and welcome back to my channel. So Ozark's been canceled. Let's get into it. Okay, so our favorite show on Netflix, Ozark, has been canceled. They said season 4 is the last season for Ozark. Now, here's why. Ozark has been canceled by Netflix after the US streaming platform confirmed season 4 would be the finale series of Jason Bateman and Laura Linney crime drama. But why has Ozark been canceled? Ozark season 4 is going to be the very last one for the hit Netflix crime drama. However, the show will be blowing out in style with 14 episodes in the last cycle. So they're going to have 14 exciting episodes. The writers of Ozark are amazing, and I really can't wait for it. So season 4 is going to be split in half, which means they're going to release half of the 14 episodes at one point, and then they're going to release the other half of the 14 episodes later on at another point to make it even longer. So it's going to feel like we're going to have 2 more years of Ozark. The ending of Ozark will be in 2022. Now, filming is due to start this November, but of course with the pandemic, everything is on hold. A lot of the shows that were supposed to come out, the Wu-Tang Clan, what's another one? BET Plus, Bigger, and also the First Wives Club on BET Plus. We're looking for all those shows, and there hasn't been much production going on because of the pandemic. The only person that seems to be making money during this pandemic and really cranking out content is Tyler Perry, but we'll get to that a little later. Ozark confirmed that they are being canceled, or they're coming to an end, on their Twitter account, telling fans that they're going out with a bang, and I bet they are, because the ending of season 3 was incredible. It blew my mind. I am sad that Ozark is coming to an end. However, I must say this. Watching Ozark, you think to yourself, how long can Wendy and Marty go through this? I mean, they're dragging their kids all around, changing their life for a drug cartel who is clearly insane, and it was a lot. It was just too much, and I kept thinking to myself, how long are they going to do this? How far can they go with this? So you do like shows to go out with a bang. You do want shows to end on a high note, because so many shows wither and dissipate, and you start thinking negatively of them in their final seasons. So I am glad that this is not happening for Ozark. I do think that Ozark will have tremendous writing. I do think that they are going to come through with their promising is that they're going to go out with a bang, and I'm excited for it and I'm happy for it. It's going to be really hard and sad to see Ozark go. However, we have to just say thank you and let them bow out gracefully. I was on the internet and I was looking, and I saw just the most horrific things that people could say about this show, Ozark. It was one guy who said that it's a cheap knockoff of Breaking Bad. And I didn't really put that together at first, but when I saw that, I kind of thought to myself, I could see how, yeah, it is a little bit of Breaking Bad-ish. It does remind you of Breaking Bad. It's that middle-class white family, or these people were upper middle class in the Ozark. They were, fairly well off. They were rich and they were millionaires. And, they got put up with a drug cartel. And the same kind of thing happened in Breaking Bad. This guy said that writing was terrible in Ozark, which I definitely have to disagree with. I love the writing in Ozark, and I really found it entertaining. One of my favorite shows when it first came out, and I'm still loving it. I like how they made Wendy kind of be the bad guy and start embracing the drug lifestyle and, loving the power that she was coming into. Everybody loves a female villain, don't they? I mean, we all love a woman villain. That is great. And so I enjoyed that. I mean, she wasn't really a villain, but she was turning ugly, and I'm dying to see what season 4 is going to bring. So, although it's sad to see it go, all good things come to an end. Quibi has sadly come to an end as well. Quibi is shutting down 6 months after their launch. This is a huge loss for its founder, John Katzenberg, and he's taken a major loss. They were given $1.2 $75 billion from investors to launch the streaming service, which was only available on the phone, which I think was part of its downfall. That paired with the lack of interest from customers. We have so many apps that, we're paying for now. You're talking about Netflix, Hulu. You have to give us more to want to buy your app and streaming services. Quibi gave us nothing, nothing interesting. They had that Die Hard with Kevin Hart, and that was about it. I didn't see anything that piqued my interest in regards to Quibi. Otherwise, I would have got it. I have to admit, I am losing interest in Netflix. So there is an opening for another streaming site for me, at least to give it a chance. I feel like the same thing may happen with BET Plus. BET Plus had 2 good series on there, which was Bigger and The First Wives Club, which was my absolute love last year, and I'm dying to see all of those shows come back. Where is Wu-Tang? Where is Wu-Tang? Where is The First Wives Club? Where is Bigger? Now, I go and I, mind my business being nosy, as my favorite YouTuber used to say, on the internet, on Instagram, and I stalk all of these pages, BET Plus, and people are asking Hulu and BET Plus, Hulu, where is Wu-Tang? BET Plus, where is Bigger? Where is The First Wives Club? And they don't have an answer. A lot of these streaming sites and people that put out content and companies that put out content are really in a bind right now because of the pandemic. However, they need to take a page from the playbook of Mr. Tyler Billionaire Perry. Yes, they said he is a billionaire now. Forbes has now said that Tyler Perry is a billionaire. Anyway, he is because he's smart. He's the only one making content right now. Why? Because he has Tyler Perry Studios, 330 acres of land with housing on it and film sets and everything. Now, these guys they want to produce their movies and their shows and their series, they can rent Tyler Perry Studios and have everybody, my idea is to have everybody quarantine before they come to film, right before they come to film, test for COVID, and then stay quarantined on Tyler Perry Studios for however long it takes to complete filming. Now, why they're not doing this, I don't know. Even if you quarantine, let's say in a hotel, that would be better than doing nothing. People are home and we're waiting for content. We have nothing else to do. We're driving each other crazy. You guys better get on the ball and start making some money because you're losing fans and you're losing your audience. Netflix has canceled Travelers. Travelers was one of my favorite. However, it did make me lose interest. I was lost after a while. All the running around and everything. I think what starts to happen with me is it starts to get kind of telenovela type-ish or drama or soap opera-ish, and then I lose interest. When it starts becoming the same thing over and over and over and over. Travelers, when it first came out, it was fresh. It was time traveling on Netflix. It was new. I loved how it could transfer consciousness and, go into somebody else's body and become that person. Choreographed the transfer at the right time of death when the person was leaving the body and they jump in, they could actually become that person. That person was naturally going on to where they were supposed to go, but they were coming into that body and taking over that body. I love that idea. I love sci-fi and I am in love with that. However, it just started getting mundane for me, and I am still hurt to see it go because I am a Travelers fan. For a long time, for seasons, I really watched Travelers, and I was a huge fan of the show. So Netflix really knows what they're doing. After a while, if something's not popping with them, they get rid of it. You guys, call Tyler Perry. Hello, Tyler. Yes, we'll be there at 6. Boom, and there you have it. Everybody should take a play from out of his book. Get with the program. Thank you for watching Black People Watch, you guys, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Ooh, bye. That's a little rough.